Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here. If you're wondering why I sound tired, I just woke up today. So, yeah. So, this particular video is for why I ship Inuyasha and Kikyo, and not with him and Kagome. Well, for starters, Kagome is like apparently the most hated character in Inuyasha. So I understand why most people don't ship, or like the majority of Inuyasha fans ship him with Kagome and instead ship him with Kikyo. And it makes sense because Kikyo's technically his first girlfriend. But it's also not just that, it's something else, and apparently well, apparently people really hate Kagome of many, many, many reasons why. And I think I can agree. I think I can agree with their reasons on why they hate Kagome so much. To be honest, I kinda hate Kagome myself too. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna begin by saying that I don't think Inuyasha's perfect with Kagome. I know, for those of you who ship Kagome and Inuyasha, but if you're a Kagome hater like me in Canada 3, well, you're in luck. Because we have our reasoning on why we hate Kagome so much, and why we prefer Inuyasha is better off with Kikyo instead of, well, Kagome. Well, for one, it just makes sense on why I think it makes sense why Inuyasha might be better off with Kikyo. I would say Kagome. But, well, you see, thing is, Kagome is a jerk to Inuyasha, for starters. Literally, a jerk to Inuyasha. I don't even understand why Inuyasha is even, like with her and has a child with her. Like, this makes no sense. Like, Kagome is just like an a-hole to Inuyasha. I don't understand why he is like with her. I don't understand. Like, I literally don't understand, like, hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, anyways. People hate Kagome for many reasons, and I think I understand those reasons, and a better reasoning is, she constantly tells Inuyasha to sit, basically. And I don't understand why Kagome is even a thing. I think it would be better if Inuyasha starts saying sit sit to Kagome and say, ha ha ha, sweet revenge. I think it would be better off if Inuyasha just gets his revenge on Kagome. Not just that. Hang on. Sorry about that, my cat just wanted some attention. So, basically, they just hate Kagome for so many other reasons that the fact that she's literally a jerk towards everyone else. She basically calls Inuyasha stupid sometimes, and doesn't trust him wandering off by himself, or basically doing what he needs to do by himself. Which I think that's just stupid. Very stupid. And not just that, I think the Inuyasha series would have been better off if Kagome just didn't exist at all. Like, literally. I think it would be better off if Kagome was just like a background character that's like gets shown like once or twice. But then for the entirety of the series, it's been forgotten and yeah. But besides of that, I think Inuyasha just is not meant to be with Kagome. And I think he'll just be better off with Kikyo, because Kikyo, for one, doesn't really get up to Inuyasha's business. She basically respects Inuyasha. And not just that, they were a couple even before Kagome was even born. And let me point out the obvious reasoning. She's a reincarnation of Kikyo. For starters, I find that bullcrap. I don't see anything in common with Kagome. I don't see anything that Kagome has in common with Kikyo. And the other thing is, like, oh my god. Like, I don't see anything that Kagome looks identical or has anything in common with Kikyo. The only thing that she has in common with Kikyo is the fact that their desires to basically love Inuyasha, and I think that's bullcrap. So, I think the world would just be better off if Kagome just didn't exist, or just basically becomes Inuyasha's play toy. He basically just says sit, and just screams, aha, sweet revenge. It would be really funny if, like, we see an episode of Inuyasha and of just him getting revenge, and Kikyo's, like, in the background watching. Oh boy, Kagome, you effed up. You effed up. I told you not to make him angry, and now you made him angry. Not just that, Kikyo and Inuyasha known each other a lot longer. And I think Inuyasha and Kagome was forced upon us. Yes, you heard me. I said that Inuyasha and Kagome was a forced couple. And I could put out many reasoning on why they were forced. Well, basically, Inuyasha was left no choice but to basically fall in love with Kagome and just forced to abandon Kikyo behind, just to leave Kikyo behind. And finally, Inuyasha was kind of basically forced to have a child with Kagome. I'm pretty sure Kikyo would have taken her time with Inuyasha and understand his personal space. Kagome's just like right up into his personal space, and I think it would be better off if like Inuyasha had a power to basically make her basically leave him alone. That was worse than the necklace thing that's on his neck. It's basically the only thing on how Kagome's gonna basically tell Inuyasha to sit. And if Inuyasha had the power to take the necklace off and put it on Kagome, I'm pretty sure he'll get his sweet revenge. Because I think Inuyasha deserves a break, for crying out loud. Not to say, Kikyo is so much better than Kagome. Kagome was basically forced to take Kikyo's place. Yes, and not just that, can I also point out that there's literally no reasoning that Kagome should exist. Like I said before, I think the world would be better off if Kikyo just gets revived. Not being like a wandering, walking spirit or something, and just basically ends up back with Inuyasha, and they fix their relationship that happened in the past. Because if you think about it, those two known each other longer than Kagome has ever known Inuyasha. Kikyo and Inuyasha was not forced upon. They knew each other. They known that they had a relationship in the past. They know each other better than anyone else. They basically love each other more than Kagome loves Inuyasha. Like I said before, I think Inuyasha and Kagome was a forced relationship. Basically a relationship that was not meant to happen. And I think it would have been way, way better if Kikyo gets brought back to life, Kagome ends up back in her own world, or just falls in love with another demon, or half-demon, or whatever. It just basically stays there and lets Inuyasha be happy with Kikyo. Because if she truly loved Inuyasha, she would let him be happy. Let him be a free man. Let him basically be happy with Kikyo. Because basically, within a way... Oh god. Basically, Kagome forced Inuyasha to abandon Kikyo within a way. She forced him to abandon her. That's bullcrap. If all of us Kagome haters were there, we would flat out tear Kagome apart. And just basically have our man Inuyasha be better off with Kikyo. And let alone, I think Inuyasha's daughter would have been Kikyo's daughter as well. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, don't forget to approach with excellence. And tell me, do you think Kagome should have been a forgotten character, and Inuyasha would have been better off with Kikyo? Because I think so. Anyways, subscribe, like, comment, don't forget to approach with excellence, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.